is not currently with you. But is there anything that Iolite would want to do? Wow.
Ayla's relaxing in the bath.
Yeah.
Where would I be, like in our room?
Wherever you want, yeah. We'll say that you went first. Ayla was nice enough to let you go first.
I think I'm in our room, and if I look out the window, what do I see?
So looking out of your window, you are facing towards the east, the road that leads to the Yamari Hot Springs. You can see, we're going to say it's probably another hour or so, so you're going closer to like 4 o'clock. The sun actually sets here, the suns set here around 5:36. So it's warm, but you have like 12 hours of daylight and then like 12 and a half, maybe 13 hours, and then it's pretty dark. Mm-hmm. You can see at this time there would be one of the carts of folks coming back from the hot springs, just leisurely coming back. You can see some folks on there being led by a horse that is being walked to the stables where folks will get off and head back to going about their day.
Mm-hmm. Can I see the jungle at all?
You can.
I want to look at the jungle, and do I see anything remarkable about it? Or moving? Or is it too far?
It's not too far. Like, you see that there are some houses next to the stables that are on the edge of the jungle there. It's cleared out like within a short space.
Sorry, I'm trying to like get this to latch. That's all.
There.
I think.
Yep. There you go.
But Pat was telling me that this one's
a little bit
you have to flip
thicker
it
than the
down.
others. No, like it won't. It's like too thick. It won't fit down. Oh, now it does.
Yep, I was just being silly. Hey, just be a goofball.
So looking out into the jungle, nothing remarkable. If you kind of just sit there and look out the window, you're going to see all different types of birds that are fluttering around. Mostly birds. You don't see any sign of the monkeys that you saw out in the jungle. Because the village is right here, you're really just kind of seeing people kind of wandering around. You see some folks that are wandering around the edges. Everybody has been told, like, you don't go out into the sleeping wild, so some people get a little close, but then they won't actually go out. So fairly quiet, and you wouldn't really expect to see anything crazy out there this close to the village.
Right. I'm going to close my eyes and really focus on the jungle. Mm-hmm. Do I feel anything?
We're going to do an Arcana check.
That is a 1.
Wow. That's
a rip-roaring start over here.
I was just going to say, I love that noise when it makes a little stunk.
Plus 0?
Oh, well, let's see. Arcana? Yeah, plus 0.
Okay.
Hey, this is not a negative.
Yes.
So you just kind of looking out into the jungle, you can see that you can't see where the suns are because they're setting in the west at this point, or getting on their way. So like you could see all of the long shadows that are going out towards the east. And you close your eyes and really focus on that eastward direction. And there's a moment where you feel like you've sensed something, where you can like pinpoint that feeling you had earlier when you were out in the jungle. But it's fleeting, if even there, maybe it was in your head. If it was there, you feel like you continued west even further. It just might be too far away.
All right. I'm going gonna go and kind of go through Ayla and my bags and kind of start taking out some of her costumes and kind of, she has a lot of finery, nice material. I want to hold one of them up to myself and kind of like smooth it out a little. So I'm thinking about maybe what I might want to buy later. Okay. And I'm looking for something like a cord, maybe like a leather cord of some sort in there.
Yeah, you're able to find that.
And if I find one, I'm going to take it out, and then I'm going to go to my cloak and rip a seam that has a pocket, kind of a little pocket sewn in there, and take out the brooch.
Okay.
I'm gonna lace it onto the leather and kind of make like a necklace out of it.
Okay.
And put it on and just tuck it so it's like, it's way under everything, but
Okay.
I think that's it.
Okay. So when, almost like immediately after you get done, you know, like you kind of pat your chest where it is and feel confident that it's hidden, you hear a little like rap on the door, but there's no like follow up. It's just a little quiet.
I'm gonna go to the door. Who is it?
It's Muriel.
Sure. I'll open the door.
And you see the little barmaid human. Or at least I think she's human. Who did I say she was? Is she a fucking human?
So.
She is. How about that? She has this like long, straight, dyed teal hair, like it is bright, and these green eyes, and then this like coal black skin. Just the contrast between the hair, the eyes, the skin is just like very right there. She looks at you when you open up the door, and she says, I hope this isn't too forward. I was hoping to get Miss Maria's autograph.
I think maybe there's a chance she might be willing to do that. She's actually not here right now, though. She's still taking a bath.
Oh, okay. That stinks. I only had like this 1 minute. Maybe if I give you... Could I like maybe leave this with you? And she pulls out this little handkerchief thing, and she just kind of hands it out. Maybe she could sign this and then give it, and then I'll come and pick it up.
Well, sure. Yeah, I can hang on to that for you.
Thank you.
Do you want her to write anything special on it? Like to Muriel?
No, I mean, I'm not that special. I just thought it would be nice to have like her name on it, and like to show people that like I met her.
Okay.
But nothing special.
Fair enough.
How long are you gonna be here? How do you know? Are you her like hand?
I'm her assistant.
Oh yeah.
I help with her performances.
That's fantastic. How did you get that job?
Well, she actually got that job for me at the theater where she performs.
Oh, so were you all like friends before, and she just got you the job?
Well, you could say that. Yeah, I was a little down on my luck, and I was really, really lucky that she kind of happened upon me, and I think she kind of felt bad for me, but maybe I kind of grew on her because she's kept me around. I'm really good. I mean, I'm really strong, and I'm great. I was like, I can move sets, paint sets, costume stuff. I can carry a lot, so.
I mean, I can carry. Maybe she would feel bad for me if that's how you can get that kind of job.
I don't know how many people there's room for in the pity party, but I could ask.
Yeah, I've always had like kind of dreams of being like working in the theater. I mean, I haven't been to the Moswick, the Starlight Concert Hall, but I've heard of it, and I would love to, like, even go to a show, but it's so expensive, and the travel and
It is. Well, I mean, maybe I could put in a word.
If you could, that would be great. You can let her know, like, I'm kind of strong. I have a really good eye for, like, costumes, colors, and vibrancy, and all that.
All right. Well, I'll let her know.
I mean, I made for bigger things than working at a tavern. And Kethra makes me a little uncomfortable. Don't tell her I said that. I'm gonna go, and I'll be back later to get this whenever. No rush.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Sure. Bye.
She uncomfortably quickly goes back down the stairs, like looks back at you for a second and smiles, and then is like, she heads down.
I'm gonna shut the door behind me and roll my eyes. And just throw the thing down on the bed.
You're putting it on Ayla's bed.
I should be the superstar.
I'm like, just trying to take my job. Like, no.
No, I'm not gonna do that. But
Cool.
all right.
She's gonna be the big bad now.
It's my rival.
She never gave my handkerchief. So, yeah, anything else anyone wants to do before the meetup?
Yes, Kai is going to look at Eldon, though. Did you bring other clothes with you?
I did one set.
You're going to want to change. We're going to the rich area. They're going to judge you.
What's wrong with this?
I'm judging you.
What's wrong with it?
A lot.
He's gonna look past.
A lot. Sorry.
It's the mud.
Doesn't help.
It may be practical, but rich people don't care about that.
I'm not quite sure my other set of clothes is gonna be that much better, but I can give it a shot. We can find our tent.
If nothing else. And Kai does prestidigitation to at least clean up Eldon's clothes if they're not any better than the others.
Not much better.
You just kind of look
more,
down.
Maybe the other clothes are a little bit more like downtime. These are like my, adventuring clothes.
But they're clean. You look down and you're like, oh, like all the mud is gone, everything. It's almost like a little swirl, and it's just
Thank you.
done.
He's even got the mud on the bottom of my boots off. It's pretty nifty.
I just can't do anything for your body. You're gonna have to bathe.
Yeah. Maybe we should go investigate where our tent is. Maybe they'll have something.
I have more clothes there too.
Good, I'm tired of smelling you both.
No, actually Kai has perfumes, and Kai uses prestidigitation. He always smells good.
Eldon smells like
Smell like
shit.
bullshit is what you smell like, my friend. You smell like bullshit.
I smell like magic.
You smell like bullshit.
So you kind of go around the eastern side of the
Say it was Joy Run, wherever our thing is.
yeah, Joy Run is what they call like all of the shops that lead up
Oh.
to Balsted. It's just like everything that goes up towards Balsted. But you go around the eastern side of the statue and the town square, because Raylan is on the western side.
Avoid him so he doesn't see us.
Yeah, putting stuff away. And you pass by quite a few fun things. Like you see the stables off to your left as you're heading down the eastern side. You see the little sign that says Silver Sage Stables.
Are
And
there horses like poking out like their heads?
they would be out like more towards the back of it. But you do see at this time one of the final carts, I guess, that would be bringing people back from the hot springs is coming back and kind of dropping people off. You also do pass. You thought that Adria was loud, but on your way out of the village, you hear the loudest voice, like this booming voice. There's so many people around, you can tell that it's coming from the western side of the square, but it is so loud. And as you pass by, I'm just going to double check if you pass exactly where it is, or if... Oh yeah, you do. So at the edge of the Baina Road, or the Joy Run as it is called, you see this large tent. It is definitely a semi-permanent tent that's just kind of up all the time, covered in flowers. It is, the smell that comes from it is, it's not overpowering. I mean, it wafts around, but it's not like, it's not the type of thing where you go in and you're like, ugh, like.
They can't smell Eldon anymore, though, right?
No.
Good.
Yeah, the flowers have definitely overtaken. So let me pull up and you see this this tent that's made of brightly colored fabric with flowers and vines that are all embroidered all over it. You can see this entrance that's adorned with a large sign that reads "Loud Bellarills," and it's like in this fancy script. You would have to go into the tent, but all around it you can see there are flowers growing around the base of it, all different types of wildflowers that are probably native to Yamari. And you just hear the loudest voice coming from inside this deep, bellowing voice that's just like laughing and clearly talking to a customer, but you don't know how loud it's going to be inside if you wanted to go in at this moment. But you can hear every word that this person is saying. The loud Bellarills is very descriptive of the voice you are hearing. But that's the last kind of thing that you see as you head down Joy Run. Right away, within 2 minutes of heading outside of the village, the tents begin again. So to your right, you can see the tent that Adrio would have described as being Callie's.
It's almost Jubilee time.
And you can see a little sign that says Callie's, and it's not in this like beautiful script, it's like handwritten, but with a little bit of a flair, like there's a little bit of extra care that was taken to write it. And then across the way is another one, but it says the Balsted Board House, and the sign is a lot more, it's like a wooden sign that has been like chiseled in with fine details, and it's hanging up. You can see the difference between the two pretty clearly. Like, they're still nice. Callie's is still nice, but the Balsted Board House is nicer. And as you walk by, you can see it's a 2-story on Callie's side, 2 stories. There's that like look of it being a tent. There's still flowers, all the decorations that you see for the Joy Festival, but you can also tell that it's been reinforced. There's wood, there's stone. It's like a 2nd story is probably where people stay. Like, it's got this tent flair to it, but it is it doesn't get taken down ever. It's barely been built upon and built upon. As you walk by the Balsted boarding house and kind of look in the opening that they have, you can see this like beautifully decorated like atrium, like right on the inside. There's a little fountain in there. There's seating, like comfortable seating that leads you, like, go around it to get to wherever the front desk is, or it's a stark difference between the two. Her Callie's is kind of closed. It's a little bit open so you can walk in, but she doesn't have something as unique to share. As you continue going down, you see all different types of stores and little market shops. There's people like yelling out, like, come and take a look as you go. There's people walking back and forth, like up and down to the village from the village. And you see like little magic trinket shops and silks and seafood, fresh seafood ingredients, spices. There's just like pretty much anything. People are yelling out to you to have you come stop and look. In between, you do see these like pop-up tents, and what you notice is like where Callie's and Simeon's are semi-permanent, like they've been built upon. These are more as you go, still beautifully decorated, lots of popping colors and everything, but there are ones where you get your individual room. I mean, it's going to be still just a flap. It's a tent, so you get your individual space. But then as you get further and further down, there are like larger tents with just stacked cots, like bunk bed situations. There's no flap separating you from the other folks. Those are more you pay by the hour kind of thing. Like, you're here to party and have fun, and this is a 3-day long festival, so there's stuff going on all the time from what you can gather of people saying. So if you want to pay for 4 hours and sleep for 3, you can have a cot. Or you can have like a room. And that's where you find yourselves. Your space is in one of the side tents where you have a room, but it's just a cot.
Okay. Eldon's gonna go in, start like unpacking his stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, same. Pack my crap and that's about it.
Guy's just gonna take out his fine set of clothes, set them aside for tonight.
I'm gonna pull out his other clothes and like lay them out, and just kind of like look at you guys to see if they're any better. They might be slightly not, like, because they don't have as many like obviously the clothes he has on him are the ones he generally wears. Like, it's more leathers with cloth and stuff like that, where the others are probably more like, you know, cotton, wool, like, you know, more normal looking clothes. It wouldn't be as obvious that I'd be like running all around here and there.
Kai's fine clothes look almost identical to the ones he's wearing.
All right. Yeah, for like 3 copper, you can get a key. The proprietor gives you like a key that will open up a lockbox that's like in that space, and it's your space, and no one will like go in. But the room has been paid for as part of your payment here. But if you want a key to lock your stuff up, then it's 3 copper.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Kai will go get a key for us.
Is it one lockbox for the 3 of us?
No, you each have kind of like your own separate, like it's a cot and a lockbox. There's nothing else, but you can like open up your little flap and go in and sleep.
Okay.
But they're
Is Kai
separate.
getting one for all of us?
Yeah, Kai will get 1, 2, 3.
All right. 9 copper.
Here. Chuck 'em at you.
Kai,
So you have
Kai
your
puts
keys.
down the silver. Keep the change.
Oh, look at you.
Fams.
So yeah, you're all set, ready to go. Did you want to do any like shopping on the way back?
Eldon's gonna wash. Is there like like anything there that I can wash up with? So
There is a.
I know he did the prestidigitation, but you know, like scrub his face a little bit.
Yeah, there's kind of like a couple of communal wash face bases and things. You like no full body. It gets changed out.
He'll just do that, like, you know,
Yeah.
and then change into the other clothes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're more presentable.
You smell a little better.
Thank you. He takes that as a huge compliment coming from like a pretty girl.
You smell a lot better.
Really? Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's like,
She's like, you're welcome.
You see the proprietor there, this human woman. She's a little bit like older and a little chunkier. Just wearing regular old clothes. She just kind of looks at you all like, Like your interaction with each other, she's like not impressed.
Eldon still has his sword, so he's actually gonna take it from here. He's gonna loop it onto his back instead. Leave
Okay.
his side and hands a little bit free, but he's still gonna have his bag. Like he's gonna leave all of his other gear there, but he's gonna have he's got like a satchel basically that he's beat up, and you know, you especially would probably laugh at it. You know what I mean? But he's gonna bring it wherever he goes. So.
Okay. All right. So you head back towards the village proper, kind of as the sun is going down. Like you leisurely walked down that way, taking a look at everything, and then as the sun is going down, you know, like it's probably the time you can meet up with Ayla and Iolite. So, Ayla, you come out of your bath at the end of the hall, feeling much better. You can take a short rest, by the way, with like whatever.
I don't think that unpoisons me.
You were never poisoned, actually. You.
Did we get our decks back?
Yeah, we never.
Yeah, that's why we lost the
short
dex,
rest.
because we like took poison damage.
No, it wasn't the poison damage. That was just a thing that happens to you.
Oh,
So you
crap.
get your dex back. Yeah.
Does the minus on the dex and things, does that reset on a short rest or a long
Yes,
rest?
short rest.
And does that apply for everybody or just them right now? I don't know.
I would say you all like
When we're
rested
changing
and
stuff?
and
Okay.
hung out at your little
I'm
tent
gonna
things.
use
so-
one hit die to get my 1 HP back.
Yes, you can do that. So.
Sorry.
No,
That's
I
a
roll
different-
full 8.
Nice. There you go.
Yep, so you can take your short rest, and then on your
So,
dex.
Oh, I think I have to go on the
Yeah, you have to.
the actual
If you
website.
want to heal, because you have one
So,
hit die, just click there.
You
and take short rest.
exit from the,
That's
you know,
open right
unlock
now.
the door
Good.
to the communal bathing area. Kind of turn a little. There's a little ribbon that on one end it's kind of red and the other end it's green, and you just kind of pull it so that they know that the green means that it's vacant now and the water needs to be changed. And you head back down the hall to your room where Iolite is staying, feeling much better, clean, refreshed. The steam from the hot bath that you had almost kind of reinvigorated you. You felt like the shakes that you had in your hands and legs go away. You don't know what that plant was, but
I know I hate it.
yeah, indeed. So you get back to the room, and a little rap on the door. There's only the one key. And inside your room is Iolite.
Did she take a bath?
She went first.
Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, well, I don't remember what the hell accent I was using again. Will you be ready shortly to go about, get proper clothes?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm all ready.
Alright, very good.
Before we go though, I wanted to tell you something, and I need you to promise not to get mad at me.
I make no such promises.
Okay. Well, I'm going after the festival. I think I need to go back to the jungle again.
Back to the jungle. The one that just tried to eat us.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, remember how I told you about those stones?
No.
Well, okay. So the reason I came to you, the reason the observatory got attacked
Yes.
and everything was because I think we had these stones that we were studying, and we had just kind of like had a real breakthrough on it. And then that night was like when it was attacked, and like everyone got killed, and I ran away and all that. Well, I could. One of them's out there. I could feel it.
How did it get here?
I don't know. Maybe they're hiding them?
This does not seem like a good idea. When did you want to do this? It's not smart to do it at night.
Oh no, not right now. I mean, after the festival and everything, I don't want to mess up your performances or anything like that, or be an inconvenience. I just can't stop thinking about it.
Have you ever stopped to think that it may be a trap?
Not until now. I didn't think that. The thing is, I'm really worried about what they want to do with these things. And if they have all of them, or most of them, I guess it's a lot of power. And I think maybe I need to try to destroy it. And if it's here, I can't at least, I have to look. I don't expect you to come. I'm
All
just
right, very
telling
well.
you I have to go.
We will enjoy the festival, and then we will go on this foolish mission to look for the dangerous thing that may be a trap.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go
Deal.
get you close.
All right. So you, the two of you, head. Where did you put the handkerchief?
I had just tossed it on her bed.
Okay. So as you're getting yourself ready, you notice that there's this like very simple white handkerchief that has like a little bit of very, very plain kind of blue embroidery on the edges that's just sitting on your bed.
Is this yours?
Oh yeah, thanks. I'm sorry. I must have left that there.
Oh,
I'm gonna go put it like
Okay.
under, like on the floor, and then drop a bunch of other clothes on top of it.
So the two of you get yourselves
And if that's supposed to be
ready.
significant, it's like, hey, your underwear is on the bed.
You get yourselves ready and leave your room.
Yeah, I'm not a chick. How long does it take to bundle up your hair like that?
Oh, I don't know. That seems like something she'd be a pro at by now. Probably has a
15
the
minutes.
messy-
Calling it.
messy version, and then the one that you take your time with. Yeah, and head down the stairs. There is.
That's your short rest, the 1 hour of doing your hair.
It takes a fucking long time. Those
does.
protective styles are fucking forever. You watch these people do them on Instagram. They're like, and when you do it in real life, you're like,
12 hours later.
yeah.
Well, I
Your
mean, that's
arms are
if you
killing
look at the Hero Forge, the actual file, like that's what I feel this is, because it's like
It's a bunch of braids.
it's
and
braids this side, and then it swirls into
Yeah.
like a really tight bun in the back.
pain in the ass.
And in my mind, when that is down, her hair is like shoulder length.
Or
Well, you have
or
your assistant.
she
So
Oh,
she
yeah,
could just have a
totally.
shaved head
Oh,
and just
yeah.
glue a wig on.
There you go.
Changing wigs so it's different color hair every day.
I'm picturing the witches from Witches.
All right, so you head down the stairs instead of the there's going down, and then there's going up to the third floor where the richer people are. But you head down the stairs and into the tavern. There are lots of people now. The sun is starting pretty much gone down, but it's only probably about like 6 o'clock or so. But you head down there, and you do see over on one of the at one of the tables. It's gotten quite busy, so Kethra and Kilvar are roaming around. Muriel, you see a couple of other people, bar folk. And you do see the Euthris family, with the kids and the mom and the dad, over at a table being, just eating their food and whatever. They don't really see you as you come down. But as you walk down, you see the barmaid that Kethra had been making eyes at or watching, kind of creepily a little bit. She's got this like bright, her hair is dyed long, straight, and it's dyed this like teal color with these like bright blue eyes, but then she's got this like coal black skin, just very, very dark skin with this like shock of color. And as you walk,
What is she?
human.
Oh.
Are you gonna stay, or are you leaving to go roam around?
We were going to roam around and then come back because we didn't specify a time.
Okay.
It's dinner, but since it's getting
Didn't you say
dark.
A couple hours, few hours, something like that.
Sundown.
Like dinner time, yeah. So as you're walking out, you see the barmaid. She's kind of like over on the other end. She looks over and sees you and is like, big smile when you wave back, and she kind of looks at Iolite too and just is. That goes back.
I'm gonna give you a look and be like,
she just goes back to like waiting on whatever table she's waiting on.
This is something you get used to, I suppose.
So you head out the door there. The sun has gone down at this point, or you can see a very nice sunset. It's like on its way. The sun's sorry.
She's angered the gods.
Blasphemy. So you can still see a fair amount of people roaming around. It's still early-ish, but there are now like lights up. You can see drift globes everywhere of various colors. It's nice and warm. It's still probably about 80 degrees out, and the breeze is going through. What did you want to do?
Well, I imagine you are in like work clothes.
same damn thing.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to some clothes places and find you like proper island attire.
Ooh.
And that will be her response.
Oh.
And like, this is what you should wear. And she just goes, oh my.
Well, you've been on the island for a few months.
Yeah.
So are you looking for like proper festival attire? Is that
Like,
what you-
yeah, it's like loose fitting, probably to Iolite it is probably more revealing and provocative, but for someone who grew up on a tropical island where you are just used to not wearing as much clothes, like wearing pants I find weird.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I'm picturing you like dressed kind of like Daria or Jane. Like
She's sort of like the fantasy version of that. She's
right,
wearing
like
pants
you're like
and,
wearing
a
like
tunic.
these big boots and pants and stuff, and it's like it's hot. It's like you should be. It's like loose, comfortable.
La 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 la.
Yeah. So you do know that if you want to save a little bit of money, then going down Joy Run, which is the road so it's Baina Road that leads across the island, but about a half a mile from Balstead, they call it Joy Run because that's when all of the shops start, and then if you want to spend a little bit more money, you can go to one of those tents that are here in the village itself, but on Joy Run, Yomari's Finest Silks is one of the tents that's there every year.
I have a feeling we don't have enough coin for Yomari's Finest Silks.
No, it's on the Joy Run, so they come every year, and it's
Oh, yeah, we'll go down Joy Lane,
Okay, Joy Run.
Joy Run.
So you head down familiar sights of Callie's on your right, and the Balstead board house, those tents that you stayed there. They've been there for a while. You stayed at the Balstead boarding house a few years back when you were just kind of getting a little bit more well known. My internet for some reason had changed to a different one. Oh, that's why it disappeared. There it is.
The Matrix is glitching.
Everybody just turns and looks at you two. Like
Right,
all
yes.
the passerby just look.
Then they all turn into agents.
Mr. Anderson.
We would just be going tent to tent, and I'd be like, how about this one? And just...
Do they have any that cover a little bit more? I mean, I am still trying to keep kind of a low profile, if that's possible.
They do, because also locals will know that the suns can be pretty harsh on your skin. So you can, if you want to be out in the sun, then okay. And there are some like salves and stuff that you
Can't
can
get
put
a
on,
sunburn when you're
but
already red.
you, if you're
I
trying
am
to protect,
stone, so
yeah.
Yeah, it's like an I made a
okay, I
rock.
But yeah, you can find a variety of I'd like more revealing today, or cover up more of the skin, but it's still light and airy and cotton.
We just go tent to tent until she finds something she likes.
Okay. All right. So what do you find?
Well, are things pretty drapey, kind of like what you're wearing?
Well, that's what I keep pushing you towards, but you're your own person.
But I do always want you to like me, and not
Please approve,
and not disappoint you. So, I'm gonna hold up 2 of them. And one's like navy blue, and the other is like a dark teal. Neither very adventurous because I like dark colors. What do you think?
Is your skin blue?
My skin is like a sandstone color.
No, I would go with the teal.
All right. Is there anywhere I can try this on?
Yeah, the proprietor brings you over. There is in that tent
I've
there
got
is
a
a
mirror
changing
right
area.
here.
There's a changing area that you can try it on.
Okay. I would say it would be one. I would have only picked ones that covered quite a lot. So maybe it's
As she goes
kind
into
of
the
low
changing
cut, but
room,
it's
I
like-
say, make sure she gets proper shoes as well.
oh
Of course.
yeah.
Sandals.
I do like my shoulders and everything to be covered, so it's maybe draped at least this far.
So you come out with this kind of light-colored, drapey, covering the shoulder. There's a little sash that ties around the waist. It's nice and airy, but if you want to have more of a pant type style, you can do that with these as well. So
Oh,
they're
yeah.
not
Like
it's
a
not like a
flowy
dress.
pant?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would definitely go for a flowy pant.
Those pants that look like a dress when your legs are together, and then people go,
Yeah.
and you find out that they're pants.
It's actually pants.
And
And
leave
it
your
has
hair like
pockets.
Those are called jumpers, right? Or is that something
Culottes?
else?
No, it's the shorts version. It's culottes. I don't know. Oh,
Gaucho pants?
I'll look it up.
Gauchos are like,
Groucho Marx.
no, gaucho.
Oh yeah.
Gaucho pants are like yoga pants, kind of like big, but big, like the baggy version, like the big baggy.
And just so everybody thinks I walk around this island partially nude all the time. It's not all the time. In the city, when I don't want to be recognized, you have seen that I would put on a full cloak with a hood and stuff when I don't feel like
You
being
don't wanna sign
recognized.
autographs. No
and
autographs.
seen.
No
Yes,
autographs.
exactly.
I know.
The
but-
big sunglasses. I just imagine with a scarf,
But you're performing at Coachella, so you gotta show up.
Yeah,
You gotta show up.
Gotta turn out and show up.
All right. So you are dressed and ready for your evening.
How much did that cost?
For an outfit like that, probably 3 silver.
All right.
For Ayla, 3 silver. Probably would be a little bit more if you weren't. Because of course you're going to tell everybody that you shopped at Yamari's Finest Silks, and
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel. I don't know
wow,
if anybody
that was-
else has played Mass
that
Effect,
was a
but
perfect
when you
play
go
reference.
to the third game, because at this point in the series you become a celebrity, every store's like, oh, can you record a thing like that? You can go to every store and record that and get a discount at every store that you record a little advertisement for.
Dude, that was such a perfectly placed reference. Goddamn.
all right. So looking at the
That's much better. You're more comfortable now in the spirit of the Joy Festival.
Nice.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Never had a reason to dress up before.
Now you do. Enjoy.
Got a gummy gator.
So you head back to the back into the village. Nightlife is pretty decent.
That's what it was.
It's a little bit quieter than it will get like during the 3-day festival. It's just a 24-hour fest. Lots of food and music once the sun goes down, and all of the the festivities that require really good visuals and the sun's light. Once those kind of get packed up, but you do know that you need to meet up with those 3 humans that you helped save Cass with at the Smiling Eyes. So,
Dude, nobody took our weapons, right?
what weapons?
Right.
I mean, you have hidden daggers. You know that you're supposed to turn stuff in.
Yeah, I know.
But
I have a dagger
you are also
hidden on my bodice.
right. But you are also.
That's why I didn't know. Like, were we searched?
No one's gonna search you. You are well known, and Iolite is with you.
Does a whip count as a weapon? Not that I think I'd be walking around with it right now.
You use your whip as part of your dance routine?
I can. Some routines.
So it's part of your look. So no, you don't have to go. You've done this every year.
No, I was just curious because
Yeah,
they had to like turn in their weapons.
Yeah,
I didn't
no,
know if that was
they're
like
just-
all the visitors.
They're
Like,
randos. You are not. So you're good.
okay.
So you're heading back to the Smiling Eyes. So you head into the tavern.
They were stuck at the bottom.
It is very, very busy now. Folks have started to come in from all over. Even folks who are not able to necessarily afford being at the Smiling Eyes are here for like their drink selection. So by the time you get back and within a few minutes, the 3 of you also arrive. You don't see the Euthris family anymore. I mean, there's kids. They probably ate and then went back to
21
bed.
plus after 8 p.m.
Yeah, so it's pretty busy. Yeah, so
they're there already.
they come in a couple minutes after you, so you can
Okay.
go find your seat.
I was
at
gonna
one of the
I was
many
gonna
tables.
ask for a table and wait, but if
No, you can just sit.
oh, okay.
Yeah, you can just sit wherever you want to sit. So the 3 of you
Get a
come in.
private table with bottle service.
I was,
you were a big deal.
I was gonna ask, but
You can still get the bottle service. It's
A
just
private booth.
she doesn't milk it. No,
so
we'd get a table more towards a corner because it's a fantasy. We gotta have that table in the corner, and then just facing the entrance.
okay. So right when they come in, you see the 3 of them looking much better, and you had seen Ayla looking fantastic the entire trip. She just ended up looking like shit after those vines, but
Fantastic looking shit though.
yeah. So you all enter, and there they are, sitting there at the table. And you hear a big "welcome," and you look over and see a very, very short, fat, dwarven woman who's clearly the proprietor here.
The peach.
Yeah, the peach. And she just sit wherever you'd like.
Can we see Ayla and Iolite?
Yes, you see them across the way. So this very well lit. Now it's dark and the mood has been set. So drift globes are pretty common. So they're just kind of hanging around. They don't make the rounds. They just kind of stay in place. But there's different colors, mostly soft yellows and soft whites that are just in the area. All different paintings of Yamari hot springs and little parts of Yamari and what looks to be maybe the inside of what this place was when it was the town command or town hall. But just kind of Yamari, one of those places that you go and it's all about the town.
We'd be chatting and laughing and having a grand time and just
Making sure everyone knows you're having a grand time.
no. We're in our own I think you not showboating. Not
Okay.
showboating.
Stay humble.
And we just, I don't know, guess make eye contact, and we will just.
Walk up.
Head over to the table.
Ayla, you're looking much better.
I'm feeling much better than I was. You are also looking more relaxed. Did you walk the streets and enjoy some of the pre-festival festivities?
Not much. We just got off work, basically.
Ah. Well, please sit down.
I'm assuming that we're like this, you know. I'll like kick yours over so it like opens for you, and I'll sit.
Pull out the chair for Kethra.
Thank you.
Kethra awkwardly sits down. Thank you. Sits down. Within like seconds of you sitting down, the barmaid. There are some other bar hands around, but Muriel has like honed in, and so you see
She's the one that waved earlier.
Yeah, the new young barmaid. You'd never seen her. I mean, you don't come here all that often, because it's kind of a trek, and you know,
She
once
young?
you've been, she's young. But she comes over and big smile at you, Ayla, and then she says, "Well, there's already water here at the table. We have a variety of things here. If you want to try some ale from, you know, one of the regions in Tania, we have those, and we have some wine, and mead. Or if you would like anything from the Calia region, we have some of that. Any preference?"
Why did everybody turn to look at me? I'll be sticking with the water, thank you.
Okay.
I'll take bourbon.
Okay. From any particular region? Did you want? We have some bourbon that's we just got today from
Kingdom
Devenia.
of Ten
We
Hussy.
have some bourbon from Cassia.
Sure, that's fine.
The second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll take a bottle of red wine for the table.
Did you want the just kind of
Sure.
regular? Well, there's like kind of the regular stuff we give people, and then there's the fine wines that we can maybe from.
You can bring out the finer one, please. Thank
Okay,
you.
I'll do
And
that.
your name was
Muriel.
Muriel.
Yeah.
And how long have you been working here, Muriel?
Only about a couple of months.
And you are from here?
No, I'm from Cali. Well, the mainland. I'm from just kind of nowhere really.
Yes. Well, I hope you enjoy. Please. We look forward to your service.
Sure. Any other standalone drinks?
Vodka.
Vodka. Well, we got a really good vodka from Devenia today. I think we also have a really good one from Lindumia.
Surprise me.
Okay, I can do that. I'll ask Kilvar.
Perfect. Thank you.
I hope it wasn't too forward of me to leave my handkerchief for an autograph. I was gonna get it later.
Oh, yeah, no, perfectly fine. I will, yes, later. We will, make sure that happens.
I mean, tomorrow, if tomorrow is okay.
She's really busy.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go get.
We will,
I'll go get the drinks.
I will bring it down to you in the morning.
Okay, thank you. She'll quickly turns, and the smile never leaving her face. She quickly turns to go get your drinks.
Oh, so that is where the underwear came from.
It's just a handkerchief.
It looks like underwear.
Just to clarify, it's not underwear. It's just a napkin you wipe your face with. You all sit there kind of looking. There is a pitcher of water that you can, pour your drinks,
Eldon's
but
gonna pour himself water. He's gonna reach inside and he's gonna grab his the pouch that was given to him. He's just kind of gonna do this and say, "So, suppose we should divvy up." Oh yes, we should probably divvy that up. He didn't open it before, so he doesn't actually know how much is in it, but how much is in the bag.
So as you take it out and kind of spread it across the
I was
table.
gonna say, he's gonna kind of.
Yeah, not like, but just.
With big balls,
Yeah. You're able to count out that there's 50 gold in here, so everyone got 10 gold apiece for the work that you did to save the child.
So, noted that a child from Emporia is only worth 50 gold.
Only?
1 gold is about $100, so. But she also, again, the story that she was given was very, very light on details.
Did we get gold from our background? Were we supposed to roll? Because I never.
I put it in your how much you would have. I put in your. I manually put it in
okay.
everybody's. Yeah.
Okay. Get you.
Well, I must say you are people of your word. I have known others that would keep everyone's share and disappear.
That's not my way.
It is admirable.
Thank you. Speaking of, apparently when we were doing some things, unloading those crates, we met the steward of the town.
Ah, yes.
I can't remember his name, but is a very tall, jolly, loud fella.
I am familiar with him, yes.
Adrio.
Adrio. Thank you, voice from the heavens.
Adrio Brightwater, you would know.
Mr. Brightwater.
What are your impressions of this man?
What are my impressions of this man?
Adrio is known for being very loud and very boisterous, but he's actually super boring. Like, he's got nothing. You can have a conversation with him, walk away, knowing very little about him, but also he's boring as fuck. Like, people don't engage with him in conversation. He's happy, he's nice, but he's not enjoyable to be around.
And not a conversationalist.
Does he keep his word?
Yes.
Yes. He is a man of his word.
Apparently there's some sort of a situation with Callie, somebody named Callie, and what was the other one?
A boarding house.
Boarding house across the street.
Yes, they bicker back and forth every festival.
We've been asked to go try to sort that out until the end of the festival.
Sort it out in what? Why did I go British?
See, that's why I don't even bother, man, because I'll end up going everywhere.
Sort it out in what kind of way?
Well, in his
Do I see his sword?
Yeah, it'd be strong.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
He's
slapped
got it.
across my back.
Then I say that looking at your sword.
Well, as Brightwater said, whatever isn't Brightwater, in a tapping way.
I see.
Just wants us to go talk to them. No bloodshed.
Well, that would be a good idea because you would not survive long here with all the guards if there was bloodshed.
I assume so. That's not the goal, but we were asked to go maybe sort out the dispute. Maybe they can hold off all their bickering and feuding until after the festival.
Well, then you would be the first to accomplish such a feat.
I was going to ask if it's not too bold for you two to see if you guys wanted to come along.
Intimidation. My specialty.
We worked well together in the jungle.
What's in it for us?
To be completely honest, not even sure what's in it for us yet. But doing a favor for the steward of the town who has the ear of, or rather is the mouth of, the mayor of Mosswick.
Yes.
I'm new to this town, so new to this place, sorry. Can't be a bad thing.
Yeah, would not be the worst person to owe you a favor, I suppose. When will you be doing this?
Oh, I think it's tomorrow.
I think best would be in the morning. Less of a crowd.
I am not the most intimidating creature on this island, but
Maybe it doesn't have to be something that we do with intimidation. I mean, and I purposely look around at a lot of people that are probably looking at, like over at you, like looking, you know what I mean? Voice from someone such as yourself, I'm sure, would probably hold a lot of sway.
I don't believe we have anything planned for the morning, no?
No. Wide open schedule.
Well, if nothing else, this shall be entertaining. Very well. We will go with you.
It's about this time that Muriel comes back with like your drinks and places them down. You got a fine bottle of wine. That's 10 gold. Just anybody who's keeping track here. There was another mead or ale or whatever. So
That's an expensive bottle of fucking wine.
it is. Indeed, she got you what you asked for.
It's why Eldon's sticking to water.
Yeah, water. She just places everything down. Would you like to have food too? We have some really great food.
Please.
We've got stew. There's humble pie. If you're just kind of looking for something kind of plain, there's porridges that Kilvar makes really well, and we can get you eggs on toast, something simple.
Bowl of stew, please.
We've got green chili stew. We've got vegetable stew.
The spicier the better.
Okay.
I shall take the pie.
Okay. We've got tripe or cow heel.
Let's go with the tripe.
Yes, I agree. Tripe is the best part of the beast.
Okay. All right.
Pretty sure it's guts. Tripe is guts.
I think so. If it is,
Yeah.
those flavor. It's better than feet.
Better than hoof.
Do you have any steak?
We don't have any steak right now. It gets really expensive for the festival time, but the green chili stew is really good if you like anything spicy.
What do you have with meat in it?
Really that would be the tripe or the cow heel pie.
That's fine.
Okay.
Vegetable stew.
It's really good.
Sounds delicious.
Did you want any spice added to it, or
No.
just okay?
I just want water with leaves.
Yes. It's really hearty.
I'll take an egg on a toast.
Just one egg or 2 eggs?
One egg.
Okay. You got it. And I already got yours. Okay, bye. She goes and everything's about 3 copper a piece, give or take.
I was gonna ask for like extra spice, like you like ask for like red pepper
Yep.
flakes. Because we're a place full of reptiles, they probably have like either super spicy or super bland food. I don't know which one yet.
Yeah. Well, this area is mostly like the half elf. Oh yeah, where
he's
Emporia.
from,
Yeah.
so.
No, it could go either way.
I think regardless, any of the non-reptilian people would probably want spicy food. Cause
You get to mask that
Yeah.
disgusting flavor of whatever the reptilian species make.
Raw meat.
So just just lots of spice.